Hello everybody, it's been 2 weeks since I've filmed a YouTube video, and that's because I've just been, obviously we had a true rally last weekend, so I've been putting all my time towards that. I had to make sure we had an amazing rally, so huge thank you to everyone who came to true rally. It was absolutely amazing. I'll put some pictures on the screen now if I've got any by the chance. But the S13's been sat here for 2 weeks. We left on a bad note where it was still oil leaking, but now we need to do something that the S13 badly needs. I've already finished the job, but I forgot to do an intro because my time schedule is all over the place. So let's get straight into the video of doing what this S13 needs badly. Right, this needs to happen. Although we've still got an oil leak and we can't really drive it far, seriously the main reason why I can't drive it is the subframe bushes are that bad. Now it doesn't sound like it's that big of a deal. So subframe bushes are bad, so what, drive it. Seriously, the subframe, every time I turn right or anything, it's just going no, it's banging against the top of the chassis. So I've got her up extremely high in the air, put like this because this is how I like all my bitches. We're going to, now I'm really busy this week, so I'm not going to do one entire video, but right now I've got a few hours, so I feel like back at the old days. So we're going to jack it up and we're going to start removing the subframes. Took the wheels off, we need to take the exhaust off, we need to take the coils away from the hub and take the brake disc away from the hub. After that we can just drop the whole car. We need to take the prop shaft off the diff as well. We can just drop the whole rear subframe all in one. I'm hoping the bushes aren't that bad, but yeah, exhaust off, rear the exhaust off, or I might have to take it off in the middle section actually. Yeah, middle section. Take the middle section from the exhaust off, take the whole back end of the exhaust off, prop off the diff, brakes off, coilovers off, and then there's 4 bolts. I'll take these 4 bolts off and just drop the whole subframe onto the floor, and then we can think about removing the diff, taking the diff off when it's like that and moving everything off, because I don't think I'm going to attempt to take subframe bushes off because they're a nightmare. I haven't got the right tools. So I'm going to take the subframe to someone and they're going to take off the old bushes. The new bushes are PowerFlex ones. Huge thank you to PowerFlex for supplying a set of rear subframe bushes. Huge thank you to, but they just literally pushing, so they push them from each side like a dowel for the middle and the bolt goes through, so it's easy to get the PowerFlex ones on. Not going to be easy to get these off, but I've heard that taking the subframe off on this isn't that bad of a job. So yeah, we've got a few hours. I'm enjoying it. Sorry that you've not seen much content recently. I had True Rally this weekend. True Rally was amazing, but I was putting all my time to it. It was a lot of planning and everything. So head over to True Rally Instagram to see the picture of the NC500. It was absolutely amazing. But now we've got to get back to reality and fix this fucking shitbox. So similar thought of mindset as taking an engine out really. Anything that's attached to the actual frame of the car needs to come off. So we've got the coil over here. So I'm just going to come around and just literally unbolt it from here. The bolts look a little bit thingy, especially on the other side, but it should be okay. What else? So we've got the brake line here. The brake line is attached to the chassis itself, so I'm just going to pull off the caliper, just push it through there really. Bring the caliper through here and just rest it, probably just rest it on the, get a cable tie, rest it on the strut through here. Might have to take this arm off just to lift it up, might be easier. And I think that is literally about it. Obviously the prop and the exhaust. Actually, yeah, let's do the exhaust first. Just get the exhaust out of the way. And again, I'm quite lucky again because there's new bolts on the exhaust, so we're doing all right so far, boys. We're doing all right so far. Right, that was pretty simple. Just 1, 2, 3. Had a little bit of a scratch on the bumper under here, but you'll never see it, so it's fine. Right, next job, let's take off the prop. So one of these prop bolts was just literally a hand tight. So it wasn't a hand tight, but it definitely wasn't tight. It was loose, but it wasn't that loose. Never mind, it's fine. And with doing this while the car is off the ground, it's a lot easier because you should, well I think I've got it in gear. If it's out of gear, should be able to just swing the prop round and get all these 4 bolts. It's 2 14mm spanners, which is quite annoying, so I've only got 1, but I'm trying just to get a 15 on the air to stop it spinning. But let's see if this one, see what I mean? They're fucking loose, mate. Look at that, like that is literally loose. I'm surprised they have not fell off with the fucking with the speed that they turn. I'm very surprised. So I took it out of gear. If you've not got a welded diff, you should just be able to turn your hands, but I have, so I'm trying to turn it, but it's fucking stiff, mate. I think instead of doing that, just turn the handbrake off and you'll be able to turn them. That's called smart, guys. Be smart, yo. Okay, so I've got the other coilover bolt off. This one does not look good, so I'm gonna have to take my time with this one. It may be a case of whacking on 16. At least it's just nut. I don't understand, like it's so easy to get a nut. It's literally just a nut. So why doesn't someone just get a different nut instead of putting a shit one back on? But right, let's get the hammer out, whack a 17 on. If not, let's try and whack a 16 on this bad boy. Right, that's well on there. What are you doing, mate? There she comes. So everything I think is off. The handbrake cables are off from the subframe. These brackets are off here. I think that's everything ready to go. Props off. The brake, I've had to just unbolt this here just so I can put the brake up in there. But that's all dangling. That's all good to go. So the next step is to just basically put the jack in there and rest it on the diff. Just lift it up and then get a gun on the big subframe mounts. There's four. There's two in the front, boom boom, and there's two in the back, boom boom. Hopefully they'll come off because, as you said, like the rear subframe has dropped because the bushes are in such bad condition. So I'm hoping that they just come off straight away. So I'm going to get in there, WD them up now, and just get the gun straight on them, and hopefully they all come off, and we're just going to lift the subframe down. So I did just have to break a bar them, but okay, guys, I hope you can see, but if I've done this correctly, the subframe should drop. So I'm going to do it nice and slow, make sure nothing's snagging. So let's stop it there, make sure nothing's, no wires are snagging or whatever. There's wire in there, but that's all off. Okay, that's good. Let's come a little bit lower. Okay, let's just have another double check, make sure nothing's stuck. What's this here? Oh, there's a little breather on top of the what are they? So there's a pump thing here, like some sort of pump, I don't know, and it looks like it's going into the box and out of the box. What the hell is that? Looks like almost like an AYC pump for an Evo. It's not plugged into anything. So why has it still got the lines going in and out of it? It's literally plugged into nothing, but... So this line just goes straight to there, but this line comes over here and like tees off to some shit. Is it, oh, is it like an oil cooler? Is this a diff oil cooler? What is this thing? That's what it goes into. What's the fuck, man? Right, so I've just rang Jake with the S13. And he says it's a diff cooler. He says hardly any of them work, most people delete them, but I can just unscrew it from the, it looks like high pressure. I thought, what is this, like an active yaw control that's going to fuck everything up? He was like, just unscrew it from the lines at the top. So there's just like two little Phillips heads on them rubber lines. I'll just pull them off and just drop it. I'll plug it back in because I don't know if it works or not, but there's a bit of wire in there which isn't connected, so I don't think it is working. But yeah, so that little thing under there is like a little radiator, so yeah, it just circles the oil through and cools it down. But yeah, all right, we can just take that off. And also I've noticed since I've pulled them down, I'm gonna have to take off these little bars here. Don't know what the fucking point of them is. But yeah, it's obviously just dragging on that. I thought it would just move out the way, but it doesn't, so take them off. Okay, them lines are off. Oh, let's get all this shit out of the way. Now we should be good now. Hopefully. There's something on this side stopping it. It's probably just, there we go, just needs a wiggle off there. There we go. Bam, bam. Just do one more check to make sure nothing's on. Yeah, we're good, boy. Oh, fucking. There she is. Hey. Woo. Well done, boys. Good job. So this is what someone's done to fix the knocking. See this? Just put it on there so it will stop knocking. And you see on this side, it's come off, and you can see now where it's been twatting the subframe. See it here? Just been going bang bang, just twatting it. While the subframe's off, to be fair, it's actually really clean under here. Normally, like the mounting points here go and stuff. A lot of jack cars. I might clean some up a bit of surface rust there. Nothing solid though, which is awesome. Clean that up a little bit. That was actually really easy. Certainly I didn't have a clue what I was doing. Never done it before, and I'm filming. Bit of like an hour and a half maybe. Fucking found a way to get them out myself. So these ones aren't that bad. But these ones are fucked. Right guys, I've realised that taking this subframe, it's the next day by the way, it is the next day. I've realised that taking this subframe to the garage would mean me being absolutely scared. And guess what? I'm not fucking scared. So we're gonna give it a go ourselves. Taking shit to the garage is not what we do on this channel. So we're gonna give it a go ourselves. I've asked a few people who have done it before and they said it's absolutely horrendous. I was like, great, may as well film it for the channel then. The good thing about it now is it's actually getting darker at night. So I've just come back from work. And we've actually probably got a couple hours of sunlight left, so I'm going to crack on now. So I'm going to drag the subframe out, and there's many ways of doing this. Okay, that you can we can burn them out. Now I think the main thing is you need to get the rubber out here, and then we need to get the main sleeve off. But I've had a few people say that the S13s don't have a sleeve. They don't have like a metal sleeve, it's just the rubber. You need to get the rubber out, and then the thing goes in there. But I've had other people saying differently, so I'm going to try and get all this shitty rubber off here. Good way to get this middle insert out is to drill. So I'm going to drill through around here and get the middle insert out and see how much rubber we can get off, because some people have said that. Now I know that one has a, so you can see the rubber insert there, the metal ring, so that one definitely does. So we're gonna have to get this middle bit out and then hammer and chisel out that ring. But this one actually just looks like it doesn't have an outer sleeve, an outer metal sleeve. It's just get the rubber out and then put the new ones in. But either way, we need to go at it with a drill, so let's get a drill. Right, so with this, you want a fat drill bit and a fat battery, and we're literally just gonna try and drill through all the rubber. See how we're getting through it? So I'm going to go all the way around the outside here, and then knock out this middle bit, because our new bushes has come with a new inner sleeve. Usually 30 seconds of drilling. There is the inner bit. So now I need to find out, so obviously we don't need that, but now I need to find out if this has a sleeve. So this is like super crusty, so I think I'm just trying to get a screwdriver in there, just pry it out and see if it has a metal sleeve. If not, we need to find a way to get rid of all this rubber, where burning it may come in handy. But hopefully it has a sleeve which you can get rid of most of the rubber and just twat it all out. But this rubber, honestly, I think I'll be able to just get it out how it is. Like, look at it, it's literally just falling out. Hang on, let me get a screwdriver. Yeah, so on this one, there's no inner ring. I did read some online saying that on the S13 ones there's no inner ring on these ones, so we just need to get this rubber out. So yeah, it'd be nice if we just cut down this bit here and it should just come out. But let's see if I can just basically bend the rubber out of it. Yeah, so there's no inner sleeve, so I'm literally just peeling the rubber away, and it's coming out. I mean, we snapped the drill bit with this one, but even still, it just this one literally just fell out. Like, they're such shit condition, like they're literally just falling out. So that one just sits in there, and it literally just a few drill bits, just lifted it up with a drill. So I just got in like this and just kind of lift and thingied. I'll show you the next one, and it just fucking fell out. I reckon that one's even going to be even worse, because that one's in worse condition. So now this one has got a ring, so we're just going to get a chisel. We're going to try and just bend in this side, bend it in, bend it in, bend it in, bend it in, just keep twatting it. So let's go. I might not do this for too long, because it is a bit late at night and I don't want to truly annoy the neighbours. Right, I think here it comes. It's really moving in there now, so I'm going to get the grips on it in a minute. I've literally just bent this side all the way in and then just released, just tried to knock it in on each side. And it just starts kind of like losing all of its strength like it is doing now. So let me try and get the grips on this. There we go. Get wrecked. So now to clean up all the inside of there with a wire wheel. Only one more to do, yay! Okay, so I've been out for about 15 minutes. The plan, I think the good trick is to shot it down the middle and try to bend these two things in on themselves and make sure you go all the way down to the bottom. And then once you start prying down the sides, it's kind of lost all of its so around here now it's kind of I'm prying it like this, it's kind of freeing itself up around the back as well. So I think that is the best way to do it. So I'm trying to not make as much noise as possible because it's getting like 8 o'clock now and I know some of my neighbours have got kids and stuff, so I'm trying to not hammer as much, but it's kind of coming. I'd like to get this out tonight, therefore tomorrow night I'm going to put the bushes back on. And there we go. Woohoo! Smashed it, boys. Well done. Like, that's literally took me like an hour and a half. If I just did that on the day of the day and stopped crying about going to the garage, I would have had it all done. Right, so there we go, guys. That's done. The next episode, we're going to put all the bushes back in, put the subframe back up, put the back of the car together, because this video is already long enough and I've not uploaded in like 2 weeks to the True Rally. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We smashed it. We absolutely smashed it. Sun's about to go down. Can't wait for some food. Love you all. We'll see you in the next video when we put the rear of the car back on.